Hey you guys, what's up? It's Comment Saturday. You have to excuse the fact that the camera is a little low. I seem to have misplaced my tripod, my little tripod. But anyway, I'm getting a magnetic one coming in soon, so that'll work better. All right, so today's topic, what we're looking at is the idea of practicing movement and not just technique, okay? And this is related to a video my friend recently, Shen, he put a video up where he explained that the movements you see in martial arts may not necessarily be what you think they are, okay? Because a lot of people will think everything is about hitting, blocking, counter, parrying, counter, all that kind of stuff, okay? Yeah, some things are that, okay, sure, of course, but not everything is, all right? And sometimes you need to look at movements, and when you think that maybe, oh, you know, that's not realistic, or you can't block a punch like that, whatever, maybe it's not meant to. Okay, that's a thing to keep in mind, all right? It's like, you know, in Wing Chun, for example, okay, people will use the Bong Sao. Okay, Bong Sao is a very important technique, but the thing is that Bong Sao was used when you already have a bridge with someone. Somehow your arm is here, whatever, and rather than trying to like fight force with force, I yield. Right? Or maybe I can sometimes bump him out of the way to make some room, or make a different angle or something like that. Okay, but what I won't do, and I've seen people do this before, is someone's at like a boxing or kicking range, and you try and come in like this. Okay, that's it's stupid. Okay, that's not the purpose of it. If you do that, you're trying to force a technique. All right. Now, some of the movements in Bagua, I wanted to go over some of the Bagua movements today, and you can see what I'm talking about, okay? And, you know, it'll kind of make a bit more sense, all right? So, Bagua, I've done videos in the past about Bagua, and although it has strikes, it is really not like a boxing or kickboxing type of system. It's different. It's really more of, you know, like joint locks, very close range strikes, things like that, okay? There are other elements to it, all right? And so what you see, you know, so people look at it and they go, oh, it doesn't look like it'll work. Well, okay, we say it doesn't look like it'll work in what situation? Okay, how if you're trying to actually use it in like a boxing type situation, then yeah, it won't work, okay? But it's not meant to work, okay? That's like saying that a jiu-jitsu guy won't be able to box with his technique. It's not meant to box with, okay? It's not, right? That's not the idea, okay? All right. So that's the thing. All right. So I'm going to look at the chopping technique of Bagua, okay? There are a few different methods within the chopping technique. This is from the Dragon system, all right? And there's a few different methods of chopping within it, okay? You've got upright, upright chop, hacking chop, and reversing chop, okay? So the upright chop, all right, is just, now you bring the arm behind you, you know, to train that kind of whole body energy, but also, you know, keep in mind too, when we train the large movement, okay, in real life, maybe a smaller movement, okay, I come around and there's a little joint lock there, see? Okay, everything is big, small, medium, okay, semi-big, semi-medium, whatever, okay? You get all kinds of sizes, all right? It depends on what the situation is, okay? That's why practice movements and concepts and not specific techniques. Like if you think that this is only a strike, it could be that. But if that's all you're thinking of, then that's all it'll ever be, all right? But if I'm just practicing movement, well, that could very easily be a joint lock. Okay, what if I use a hooking step with it? The hooking step, right? Then you get the whole body energy, okay? And you will disrupt the guy's structure, break the structure as you do that joint lock. So you see, it's quite different than looking at it as just a chop to someone's face or whatever, okay? It becomes much more than that, okay? And there are other things that maybe you can't even think of right now, and it'll come about in the situation, okay? So there you go. It happened a couple weeks ago. This not the same technique, but there is a lapda technique where you will redirect. You'll grab a hold of someone's arm, redirect as you punch him, okay? Well, the thing is completely unintentional, but I did a lap dive with a headbutt. Unintentional, completely, okay? But again, as long as your structure is good, as long as you're aware of things that happen. So what happened was that I was in close, I just came in, and right away my head hit his. Hit him here. Bang, right? So you see that again, studying movement, not technique, okay? How many times, if I come in with a little slip, whatever, okay? That could be a headbutt, right? Right? Or it could be an evasion. It could be a lot of things. Okay, movement, not technique. Okay, so getting back to the chopping, we have upright chopping. Now, from a stationary position, it'll be straight, 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 straight. So it's upright. Okay, then we have hacking. Hacking chopping is kind of like coming a little from the side, sort of, almost like a hook, but it's downward. Okay, so again, what if I do the? Maybe that could be a joint lock as well. Or it could be a strike, sure. Maybe to the neck, why not, right? It could be anything, right? I'm not saying it can't be a strike. I'm just saying that's not all it is, okay? So you got the hacking, 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 and whatever technique you're doing, always remember those habits. That other hand has to come back to your guard. When you use the hips and your core, your waist, and everything in one motion, okay? Then when you're stepping with it, I'm gonna go. I'm dropping my weight, my energy into my opponent, okay? All right, and then the third method is the reversing chopping. Reversing chopping is, okay? There's also a technique I mentioned before called the rotating palm strike, where let's say I'm for some reason I'm here. I'm not gonna turn and then hit that way. I'm already here. I'm just gonna come in. Maybe I'm in a bad position, right? Okay. So that's what it is. Okay, you're here. Here. Now if I was to step with that, it'd see, look, a scoop water. Look, what is this? Maybe that's a leg catch. Maybe, okay? It could be a lot of things, okay? See? Maybe someone tries to do a leg kick on me, or I get out of the way, right? Come in, I'm here. Okay? See, again, you're training movement, not technique. So that way, whatever happens, whatever situation you're in, you won't think about it. Remember something, that in a real situation, if you need to think about it, it's too late already, okay? You have to everything's got to be bang, 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 all right? You got to have some things which you know inside out, and you can pull out anytime you need it, okay? And that's the only way you can make this work, okay? All right, so we're gonna go through all three of them one more time, all right? We did the stationary ones, now we're gonna step with them, okay? So the first one is the upright chopping, okay? So you come in here, hand comes behind, don't forget your hand comes behind you as your leg comes in. A little tricky, okay? And then you step as your hand comes forward, okay? I know it's a lot, but just try and bear with me, okay? Here, boom. Okay? All right, now the upright chopping is really similar, but it comes on that downward angle, okay? Okay, and then we have the reversing chopping. This one's a little different. Okay? Again, scoop, compress, out, compress, out, okay? All right, now if you were to go around here, now we did the two-step method before, okay? That would be the one-step method. Now a two-step method would be like this, where I go like one, then come here, two, out, 3, 4, 5, and then repeat on the other side, okay? Two-step method, okay. And that's the thing. And you have some various forms too. There's a form called the interlocking palm, for example. And this form, well, all these forms, it teaches you different angles, different possibilities, and it's not. It's very open to interpretation. The nature of the internal arts is there is a lot of pondering which is required of the practitioner. Okay, no Sifu is going to be able to give it everything to you. Okay, a Sifu will only take you halfway at the most. Okay, and the rest of it you need to figure out yourself. Okay, it's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of research. To be honest with you, most practitioners just don't have the discipline or patience to actually do that. Okay, but if you do, the rewards, it'll pay you back tenfold. Okay, thousandfold. Okay, all right. So this interlocking palm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here at my north position. Okay, I will lower my legs, root myself, and I'm going to stay this height the whole time. Okay, now I'm going to step out. The hands come out here, cross into my dragon posture. And I'll walk around here a couple of times. I toe out, I toe in, and there's a palm. There's a chop, okay? There's another chop. There's a reversing chop. There's a hacking chop, okay? There's an upright chop, and there's a reversing chop. And I continue, and when I go around, I'll start on the other side and continue, okay? So once again, a foot pattern was step out. Well, first I'm gonna walk counterclockwise, okay? Toe out, toe in, step here. Northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, northwest, and continue the walking. Now I'm going clockwise, okay? And you can just keep on doing that forever, okay? All right, so that's the end of the video. I hope this helps to explain the concept of practicing movement and not technique. All right, so anyways, I hope this helps. Any questions, as always, let me know. See you guys soon.